TV and welcome to my crib. Come in. So finally I'm doing a flat tour. I know I said I would do this literally forever ago. So here we are in my flat, which I know you've probably seen a lot, so it feels like it's actually quite dated. So I shall give you the grand tour. Shall I start with the lounge or the hallway? I feel maybe the hallway because we're in the hallway. Yeah? Okay, cool. Okay, let's do the hallway. So this is the hallway and the wall of coats. I know you guys know I love coats because I have so many of them right here and in all my hauls and things like that. So these are my favorite coats, and these coat racks are designed to look like shelves and ladders kind of thing, and I really love them. They're from La Redoux and I think they're always in and out of the sale. So I've got two of these that I pushed together, and then got some IKEA plant pots on top, which they don't have a nice pot around them. I mean, that looks pretty ugly, but we'll get to it. And yeah, I just got all of my favourite shoes and handbags at the bottom, which I wear all of the time. I should probably put some shoes on because I've got my ugly little feet out. Okay, we're in. And there's a plant which is dying. Everyone says it's because it's not in the sun, and that's probably right. It's also probably because I don't feed it very often. But yeah, what I'm planning on doing is getting a really nice big mirror here so I can check myself before I leave the door. Always ideal. And I've got a little bit of artwork through here. I say art, I mean posters. They're all from Desenio. So I've got this one here, which I think is really cool, and I've got an Anne sign there. Nothing major, but yeah, so this is my hallway. As for storage, ta-da, there's more coats, and this is like a really unsexy thing to show you, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, that's just like additional coats. I've got so many coats. But yeah, shit, okay, we're good. No. I'll show you the bathroom because the bathroom's right here. Bathroom is really nothing that special. So it is just very yellow and grey. A little bit of artwork here. My toilet seat is actually, it's very sparkly, and yeah, so this is basically the bathroom. There's honestly nothing special about it, but it gets me clean, and yeah, so that's everything that you need. Oh god. Okay, and now into my favourite room, the lounge. Oh, I literally love this space so much. So when I came to view the property, I rent this place. I definitely don't own it, sadly. When I came to view the property and they took me in here, honestly, I was blown away. I mean, for an Instagram or YouTube or blog or whatever you want to call me, the lighting is incredible. It's such a great space. You get lighting, gorgeous lighting all day long, and it's amazing. So the sofa, I'll talk you through a few bits and pieces here. So the sofa is, I have no idea where it's from because it was here when I got here. But I've got a few bits and pieces on here because I know everyone's like, where'd you get your cushions from? So these cushions are from Matalan. This is from Pimki by ASOS. Matalan, Maisons du Monde, and then you've got this here, which is also Maisons du Monde, and that's a Berber blanket, and that's a Handira. So a Handira is a Moroccan wedding blanket, and I got it from the souks in Marrakesh when I was on holiday there last year, and I honestly love it. You can get them on Etsy, they're very pricey. But yeah, so a lot of my artwork, once again, is from Desenio. They're really good for doing gallery walls and things like that, so definitely worth checking out. There's loads of inspiration on how to actually hang them, so I took this entirely from their inspiration board thing on how exactly to hang them, so you're not there trying to work it out. So love it. So yeah, obviously I'm into plants. I've got plants, fake ones. Some of them are fake, most of them are fake. So I just have these hanging all over the place because it just kind of really adds a bit of, you know, outdoorsiness. So this is also from Maisons du Monde. I really love it. It's just, I want to go for the whole bohemian vibe, very Anthropologie, but on a budget because Anthropologie is pretty expensive. But yeah, so it's just like little things here. Like this is a poof, and this is one of these things which is just the most pointless thing I probably own. But it's like, it looks nice. It looks like it's very Pinteresty, and yeah, just some bit more artwork. I drew this. I used to be very good at art, as we can tell. I gave it up. And a kettlebell for all the times that I want to do some kettlebell swing watching the TV. Okay, I'm gonna put it down there. Okay. excited. And this is the workstation over here. So this desk, I was really particular with the desk that I went for because basically I'm actually out of breath. But yeah, so the desk, I wanted one that I could pull out and use as a dining table as well. So this is by an Etsy designer, you can find them called Chunky Designs. And they do all these gorgeous tables and things like that. They're all handmade oak, and they can basically colour it to the colour you want, and it's got the copper hairpin legs, which are so cool. I do love this space. It's so nice to just kind of work from here. And I love this as well because it's really good to pin things and little reminders and stuff like that, and yeah. And then the window, well, a window. I like the windows here because you can like open them really wide, and then you can shout at people as they walk by and then hide from them. I don't really do that. If I was that way inclined, I could do that. But it is nice. I do honestly, this is I love the space here. And this is a prickly pear and a champagne bucket because I haven't got a plant pot for it. So I was like, hey, a champagne bucket totally works fine. But yeah, it's, I'm so happy. I'm so happy living here. It's very pink themed. The rug, I love the rug. That's from French Connection. You can, by the way, I will link to everything that I possibly can over here as well. So yeah, and this is obviously the TV stand, TV, and just a few stacks of books. I actually really love stacking books up and just basically as like a decorative kind of thing. And I just think they look really nice the way that they are. So there's a big Chanel book on top, which my aunt from America brought over for me. She got it from a thrift store there, which was really cool and nice of her. And just like over here as well, I love that. It's from Marks and Spencer's. I'm thinking about getting the coffee table to match. It's just this little side table, but it's very cute, and it's a little bit dusty down there. So let's go to the kitchen. The kitchen's really not that exciting, but then obviously I've got this here, which is a really insane mirror. £80 I think from IKEA, so it's so good. Definitely worth the money. But yeah, I love it. And then yes, the kitchen. So in the kitchen, yeah, it's just a kitchen really. I think there's not really a lot, when you rent the flat, there's not really a lot you can do with it apart from maybe get nice utensils and a copper microwave. Things that kind of go all with the theme. So, sorry. But yeah, it's just everything that kind of goes with the theme of it all. Copper here, copper there, copper everywhere. Espresso machine saves my life. Honestly, this is amazing. I'm a bit of a coffee snob, so I grind my own coffee beans and then make it in this machine. So yeah, a bit of admin things. Printer, fridge, plant. And then, okay, let's go to the bedroom. I'll show you the spare room next because it's like the most boring. So this is the spare room. You'll have seen this in my wardrobe tour video ever so slightly. So this is, I use it just a bit of a dumping ground for things that don't really have a place or are on their way out of my life. Lots of water, stay hydrated, H2O. So yes, this is, I have shown you this before. So this is my wardrobe of all my sort of like day-to-day clothes. Like, ugh, I have so many jumpers. Like, I have more jumpers than I do coats. So that's honestly ridiculous. And that's kind of all stuff that I'm planning on selling on Depop below. But yeah, I will link to my wardrobe tour as well, so you can have a little look at that. And then there's another one here, which is just more coats. There we go, more coats, and just all my sort of like basic slogan t-shirts down there. And yeah, so spare room, not really that exciting. And just gonna step over this. And then my bedroom. Okay, so I love my bedroom. I'm so happy with my bedroom. This is my bedroom. But yes, I love my bedroom. I'm so happy here. This is basically exactly the way that the landlady had it before me, pretty much. So she had a really similar bed. So the bed's from West Elm, and it is quite pricey, but I definitely think it's worth it. I was after a bed. I was after basically this bed, and I wanted one with the legs that go the exact same way as this. And I wanted this colour. There's some very similar that you can get from Wayfair. So I'll link to some similar beds which are a bit more like kind of around the £200 price point. But it's amazing. And I obviously got the Gossip Girl Prada sign. Here, this mirror, I basically put this here because like when I first moved in I had nowhere else to put it. And then actually I thought it looked quite cool, and I just put it on the stack of magazines. So if you've got any old Vogue magazines, it's definitely like quite a cool thing to do with your magazines. But yeah, more artwork from Desenio. So I have a lot of mirrors, probably equally for vanity and decor reasons. So this one is really old. Not like really old, it's not like an antique, but it's a bit like dirty. It's been moved many a time. And yeah, this is my little dressing table. I wanted one which didn't take up too much room. So this is from La Redoute, and this particular little stool, I actually upholstered that myself with one of the, what's it called, the cushion covers from In the Lounge. So yeah, so it's a bit of handy DIY for you there. So that's actually pretty cheap, and just it's really good if you're like renting somewhere that's quite small. It's pretty good for that. And then yes, this is my other wardrobe, which obviously you will see in the wardrobe tour. This now has all my like sort of summer dresses and fancy dresses and skirts in, and shoes. Let's not look at the shoes, they're really messy. And yeah, and then this is just covered. This came with the flat, and just all my like random bits and bobs, which I'm not very tidy with, but you know how it is. And then another fake plant. I'm not sure if I'm responsible enough to look after that many like real plants, so I have fake ones so I don't kill them. So that is my flat, and I hope you've enjoyed having a little sneak peek inside. I will leave links to anything that I can, which is still available, below. I'm gonna have to go through my house and like hunt for everything and be like, right, this and this. So but yeah, anything I can, I'll link to anything similar. So anyway, it's time for you guys to go, and thanks for stopping by. Bye guys.